Yeah, Fury.
So,
Oh, so none of them heard me
Chloe,
what I've been saying. That's depressing.
Chloe,
No.
don't forget to include your audio, and we'll do the intro when we load into qualifying.
Yes, I know.
Oh, excuse me, Jesus, that's my intro.
I'm not that stupid, Dylan. I hope my internet doesn't die there like last time.
Well,
He's quick. And Infamous Clays is quick. Yeah, last time I said he was going to get pole, but Tom was like, no he isn't, no he isn't. Then he did, and I was like, yeah, Tom.
he's honestly, he's the slowest driver I've ever seen. Oh, snap it, snap. What? Quote unquote exams.
Who's quick round here then?
No, because I was taking part in ILR. But
Sorry, Dylan.
ILR too, actually, but never mind. I'm pretty sure that's a crime.
I think everyone's going to be on the super softs. I went onto the ultra, then I got pole. By a 10th.
Chloe, do you want to take part now?
Yeah. We're done.
Oh, minutes. Jesus.
Minutes. Minutes. Hours. Dylan, how good are you at commentating anyway? Because I know when you commentate, you don't speak a lot.
I don't speak a lot. When I commentated Tortoise, I do all the speaking, or most of it.
Don't worry, I'll do some speaking as well. Tortoise doesn't
I mean,
really commentate.
Your watches.
Yeah, I speak though, so we're alright.
I'll be coming out the mountain when she comes. I'll be coming round the mountain when she comes. I don't know why I've got that stuck in my head. Think I need help.
I know.
First time I'm commentating with you then.
I know, you're in for a treat.
Uh-oh. So basically we've got two people with pretty big egos, right, in one party. You having the biggest ego here.
Oh, shut up.
Oh,
No, Dylan, who do you think's going to be fighting for the pole position?
We are not doing this yet. We'll do this in qualifying.
Yes, we are.
So, shit. Shut up, I'm pulling stuff in at the moment on my phone.
Oh, wow.
I'm concentrating. Leave me alone. Yeah.
Yeah, F3, GP3 is like way more.
Yeah,
Never
total,
mind.
not 11.
Go check that race out because I got pole.
Well done. I'm totally
Cheers.
not on 4 race wins in a row.
Shut up, Dylan. Wait, you won France?
Yep.
Oh my god. Well, you're at top at championship now, are you?
No.
I've got 2 podiums.
I've got 4, 5, 6 podiums, I think.
Screw you. Don't put my hopes down.
I'll always put other people's hopes down, just to make their egos small.
I will kill you.
Thanks.
The drivers should be readying up.
Yeah, what time is it now? I don't know. Not 7
7.
Thank you
George has
for
not
that.
picked his car yet.
Georgie.
George.
Georgie,
Don't know, I'd
he's
go
out
on-
of it.
I'd go
What
and
do you
do not
mean?
disturb if I were you.
Yeah, I can just ignore the notifications.
Oh, I can't.
No, he's Georgie out of it, you know? He gets murdered within 4 minutes. As a
Yeah, Tortoise's mic died.
Great.
Yeah, I'm better than him anyway. And I'm the better driver.
Oh, no doubt about that. You are the
Right,
better driver.
Anthony's readying up.
I'll be coming round the mountain when she comes. I'll be coming round the mountain when she comes.
Dylan, don't make all the streams leave.
There's no one watching yet anyway.
How do you know?
Because I've got the stream up on my phone.
Yeah, I know, but on YouTube.
Yep.
So we've got 2 drivers ready up. I can't really see the chat right now, but I'm sure there'll
Yeah,
be
so
some
we've got-
battles.
I think we've got 2 new drivers this race.
Dylan! They're all readying up. You need to do the intro soon. Dylan's not.
So we'll be coming round the mountain when she comes. Be coming round the mountain when she comes.
It is Merry
Yeah, stop singing.
Christmas.
No! Stop singing Christmas songs. It's too soon.
Josh is. I mean, not Josh. George is not.
Okay. We've got 2 people watching the stream on.
Hello, guys. Ignore
Hello,
Dylan.
Luz. Thanks.
I think my audio is applied.
Check for me. But yes, it is because you just showed
Yes,
it on
it
the
is.
stream.
And here we go.
Jeez, I've got one screepy. Screepy.
Please do the intro.
But yeah, you do the intro if you want.
Me?
Mhm.
Okay, fair. I don't know what to do it like.
Do it when we just load in.
You put me under pressure.
Oh, the pressure.
What week is this?
I don't know. It's round.
I'll just guess.
No, I'll get the information. It's round 9. So yeah, round 9. Round 9.
Round 9. Okay. We're gonna like load in.
Yes, we will. Oh, I'm nervous. This one. Anyway. Intro.
Why are you nervous? Right. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the France Grand Prix. This is round 9 in FORL GP1. And drivers are just applying their setups. And I'm here in the commentary box with Mighty Dylan. I don't know the numbers. 3224.
Hi.
Yo, Dylan.
Hello.
That was the worst intro ever. I'm so sorry, Tom.
Yeah, but worse.
Right,
Anyway,
and just applying the setup. I think it would be a very,
yeah, it looks like
very.
ZG Relentless in the best McLaren in the
Aye.
world is going out on soft tyres, as well as Tom has got
And so is
soft
Tom.
tyres. Yeah.
So this is going to be interesting.
Yeah. So for now, I'll be on board with Relentless.
Relentless, because he's in the McLaren.
No.
And he's also my best friend, and I love him so much. So if his girlfriend will come and kill me. Oops. I'd turn his ERS off if I was him.
Yeah. But many people seem to be waiting out and keeping in. Maybe later on it might brighten up and Jack might get warmer.
Yeah, I think Relentless is going to be the first one to set his lap.
Yeah, he will. Oh.
But yeah, this is going to be a very good race for these drivers.
Oh, our championship leader, Mr. Top Tom, 53.
He's quick, man.
Yeah, he's one quick driver. In the number 53 Sauber.
How do you know what the number is?
It's on the nose.
Nose?
It's on the nose, okay.
Nose?
Oh, anyway.
As Tom Batley is just coming out the pits.
Is he?
The league owner himself.
Yeah. Anyway, let's go on board with Mr. ZG Relentless, considering he's going to be the first one to cross the line. Second gear, coming out the final corner to open up. Yes, he is. I know, that's why I hired him. Yep. Open up DRS, coming on the DHL and Pirelli boards. Braking hard for turn 1. And turn 2, leading straight down. I don't know what I'm doing right now, I'm cold. Under fire.
Hello, you're supposed to commentate. Oh, we've got detected.
Yeah, sector 3, yellow flags. This is looking quite a neat and tidy lap.
Well, you're not very good at this, are you?
I'm cold, leave me alone.
As the Dylan comes down the DRS straight now into 4th ERS mode, trying to gain as much time as he can. Dylan is freezing, so I'm taking over. Comes into the chicane now, goes into 4th gear, goes down to 3rd.
Yep.
Ups it to 5th gear, coming down, whatever this straight's called, I don't have a clue. In 8th gear, comes past the long right left-hander, I didn't think he
Right left-hander, well done for him. And we're heading into the 3rd sector. Wait, doing a slight lift and then braking.
Yellow.
I don't know.
Oh, North's coming out, bloody hell.
Yeah. Numerous people going on the soft compound tyres. That's a very odd strategy.
As he comes down the last few corners now in 4th gear, this is quite a tricky to get this right.
Not really, but
whatever. But as he took the shortest line possible, yes, he has a new set of
32.0.
132.0.
Yeah, ERL Antmaz is out in
Without lap.
softs as well as
Tom's on his lap.
Let's look at Tom.
No, he's not.
Let's look at Tom.
I don't think he is. He's in 2nd DRS mode.
Yeah, he's saving the ERM. No, he's. Now you turn it
If this plays goes pole 130.6, then that's what my pole lap was. Round France.
Yep.
In the ultra softs. So he sets him as me, so I don't feel as slow now.
Right.
Oh, but he's done that with no ERS.
Oh, he's backed off. Yeah, Top Tom backed off.
Top Tom. Wow, that's quick.
He's backed off in his lap last minute. Yep. ERL Antmaz about to start his lap. Coming out to the final corner. Open up the DRS to start his lap. On the 2 Pirelli boards. And on the 3rd, 4th. Jeez, you have a lot wrong there. Through turn 1, 2, heading down this miniature straight, heading down to turn 3. Through turn 3, you really need to brake as late as possible, carry as much speed. Through turn 4, now. Third gear, shifting down to second to get turn 5.
Oh dear.
Turn 6, short, shifting up to 4th. Turn 7, I believe that is now. Going down the back straight at the Cassoulet.
As Relentless comes into the pits.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Braking hard for the chicane, heading on to the next straight. Will it make it?
Oh, we got that bit.
Yep. But you're allowed to do that according to the game for some strange reason. Quite a few drivers in GP2 yesterday and GP3 yesterday took advantage of it.
So I didn't.
Took advantage of that, including myself.
What you could have said.
28.9 by
GCW's on his lap. Coming down the DRS straight now in 4th DRS. Trying to in as much time as possible, comes to the shape, goes down into 4th gear. Goes to, yeah, everyone just like goes into 3rd, and he took advantage of that curve as well. You naughty people. Is he up in the 2nd sector? I don't know, it doesn't tell me.
Yeah, well, Ant Mars has just crossed the line to set a 130.8 on soft compound tyres. Jesus Christ, he's kind of quick.
Yeah, quicker than you. Right, as GCW.
Yeah, they were quicker than me because half of the qualifying session in GP2 was
Who's that driver there? Who's hoping not to get him stuck on his lap?
Yeah, the Williams.
Grinchy. Is he going to move out of the way?
Right.
That's what comes to the last 2 corners now. Goes to the DRS and sets a 129.4, which puts him 2nd.
But you mean George, GCW 101, 129.
Yeah, you know what I meant.
481. That is quite a quick lap.
Oh, and Infamous is set at 130.6 on softs.
These guys are quick.
He just gone onto the softs, never mind. Ignore me.
Tom Battlers. Oh, bit of shake out there, bit of a shimmy and shake. And coming up to FORL 2018 boards. This corner should be quite easily flat out for all these drivers. Running a bit out wide.
No, I don't care that flat out.
Oh, that's why you're losing all your time then.
Oh.
Fourth gear. Josh from up to 5th, 6th, down to 3rd. Go up on the inside curve, which can spin you.
Oh, we lost it a bit there.
Yeah. It's running quite low in the RS now.
Yeah, I still think he's going to go for it. He's not still in 13th place. Noel's in 12th. He's coming out with a pit net. Yeah, I think he's pitting. Yeah.
Yeah. Noel is in the pits. Big Abdullah.
Yeah, Noel needs to come out.
Who commentated yesterday on GP3.
What?
Yeah, oh, that's a bit of a weird line by Big Abdullah.
Well, I'm going to commentate him with... Oh, he's in Force India. He's slow. No, he's not. He's really quick, actually. No, do you know my pole lap I set? He said that's not pole lap. I'm like, well, what is it then? Because I got on pole.
Yeah, but...
He's a bit snobby. He's just like, no. Sorry, no.
You shouldn't be saying that.
Oh, there's been a crash.
Between who? Between who?
Between F1 Aiden and the Williams.
F1 Aiden.
F1 Aiden's got a 5-place penalty.
Oh, it's Williams and Williams, I think it was.
Yeah.
2 Williams.
2 Williams had a bit of a collision.
Yeah, not for the first time.
Oh no.
Wait, he's got a number 13 car. That is my number. Get out.
That's my house number. Hit me up.
Yeah.
It actually is. I'm not even lying.
No comment on that one. Bennett. RT93 leader F1 is not an art, but it looks like he might be just about to go on to one.
Is he quick?
Not sure.
Well, I will smash my pole time.
Yeah. So what do you think the pole time will be today, Chloe? What do you think it will be?
Maybe a low 28 height, yeah. 128.4 maybe.
Okay. I'm gonna say it might be a 128.5. But we'll see at the end of the session in 7 minutes 45 seconds.
God, have you all quiet?
Yes, yeah. And then people can just chat on his lap.
As team, like, yeah, but it's not good enough to hear you.
I know, but then people appreciate the engine of the engine of the sound. The sound of the engine.
As the Ferrari goes down the DRS straight, he doesn't go into 4th DRS mode, which makes you go quicker. I don't think he knows about that. A little life hack what I always use. Brakes a bit like it has a little lock up coming around the chicane. Doesn't go down to 3rd gear. It goes on the corner there. Now goes up through the gears down the other straight. I have no idea what that's called. Comes through the fast right-hander. Makes that pretty much flat out like every driver does. Comes to the right and left situation, which she didn't realise. Oh, lost it a bit there.
He is on controller. He's on controller.
Is it?
Yeah.
It's the same. Comes through the last 2 corners now, opening up the DRS in about 2 seconds.
And he's about to set a 129.4.
I think he can go quicker, you know, because he had that little bit of a...
can definitely go a bit quicker.
Skedaddle.
But some people are still maintaining on their softs. Still. Oh, Snazzy.
128.7. He's quick. I didn't realise how quick he was. I think he's going to retire now.
No, what he'll do is pull into the pits and here we are on board with ZG Relentless, heading to turn 1 on super soft tyres. Yeah, it might shift it down to 5, that's a bit of a corner cut, it might have to back off from his lap.
Is it a corner cut? No, it wasn't.
Surprise me. Down to 3rd gear, will he shift down to 2nd for this corner? Some people actually take it in 1st. Just get the nose in. 4th.
Yes, it wasn't valid, or it wasn't.
Great.
I'm getting confused. Yes, it wasn't valid.
Why is it pushing so much?
Is he on that 4?
I don't know.
No, I don't think it was valid. I keep going, Dylan, sorry.
Here into 2nd chicane of the slap, I believe it is. There's tons of chicanes on this track.
He's gonna get the... No, he's not gonna get the slipstream. He is a fair...
The number 94 McLaren is hard charging on, so that might explain to us that it might not have an invalidation of lap time. Heading to this 3rd sector, which some drivers can gain or lose a lot of time in. 4th gear, shifting down to 2nd, hitting the apex.
That's an amazing exit.
Oh.
Oh, what?
Oh no!
I thought it was invalid.
Anyway,
What
Tom
do
Bartlett.
you mean? Yes, Tom. Where are you?
He's...
Oh, there you are, 7. He's gonna run out of VRS if you don't be careful. Oh, he lost it.
Whoa! He's round.
You daddle.
What I might have to do is pull into
No!
the pits.
Tom. Oh, sad.
He's gonna be quite embarrassed after that one. But here I'm us. Coming out on super soft tyres. Will he be able to improve on that lap? Like you said before.
How is F1 Aiden in GP1?
That's not a question that should be asked. Isn't it?
Oh, sorry. Noel's on his outlap. Finally, they're one of the quickest drivers I have known, apart from Infamous Plays. But it seems like... Dylan, shut up. He's one of the quickest drivers I have... One of the quickest drivers I have raced with them.
Yeah, I've got a very bad...
Dylan, you're not quicker than him.
I've got a cough! Jeez.
You mean... Yeah, don't... Every time... Shut up.
Oh god, sorry.
I'll kill you.
Shifting down to third gear, slightly missing apex, running a bit out
I
wide.
should have streamed this. He backs off a bit now, trying to warm up his tyres. He's going out for a banger, I bet.
Who is?
Oh, he's let his big Abdullah go. The little twat.
What's your language?
I'm sorry, it's supposed to be family friendly, but he's really mean to me.
So who are you talking about who's about to go into a lap?
Noel.
Oh,
Noel now comes
so-
down the DRS straight, opens his DRS, he's in 4th gear. Comes down the straight, and someone's just come out the pits, they have to let him through, yes they do, good boy. I think they're in the same party. Comes down to the second corner where his spam wasn't good. Hits, I think that's an apex start. Right, good Dylan, you can carry on because I don't know how to commentate.
Yeah, anyway, heading up to the second sector splits, which is just after this corner right here. I forgot the
locks
number
up.
already. Yeah, bit of a lock up, but looking to get the best exit possible, up into overtake ERS, over DRS detection point, about to open up DRS in 15 minutes, in 50, oh. Let's ignore that one. Coming up next to the Rolex siren, and then the next Rolex sign. Braking hard just after the 100-meter board, hitting the
Locks up
apex
again,
nicely.
Jesus.
Yeah, but still managed to hit the apex, doesn't take advantage of that. A little track extension that you can do.
Come on, Noel.
This next corner, nice and easily flat out. Just need to minimise the lock that you use. Braking down to 6th.
I think he's going to get
sixth,
P4.
5th, 4th. Hard and acceleration shaft,
P4.
shifting up to 5th, 6th. Shifting down to 3rd gear will he use, yep. A lot of drivers there are using...
Oh, hits the corner there.
Yeah.
Comes down to the last few corners now. Is he going to get
He's
P4 like I
taking
said,
a-
hopefully?
Taking a nice and tight line through there. Oh, Ant-Maz is out.
I'm retired.
Open up DRS.
Opens up the DRS now and sets... Oh, no, he hasn't. He's on ninth.
130.5.
I had so much faith in him.
Yeah, currently at pole position is a 28.7. That purple text is very hard to read on a blue background.
What? Why is it?
I don't know what this is. Yeah, let's watch Snazzy Evening on his lap.
Why would you want to watch a pole guy on the lap? Why would you want to watch the person who's on a lap right now who's in 2nd? Trying to beat that pole lap.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
never mind.
getting a
Just cut that
validation.
whole yeah.
Okay, first gear, taking nice and late apex, getting on the power nice and early, open up DRS. 195, 200 miles an hour, 208, 209 miles an hour down there. 5th, will he shift it down to 4th? No. Will he run out a bit wide? No. They drive that
Oh no, relentless.
P7. 5th
Tom
gear,
is just
down to 3rd.
Went off
Keep
with the
it nice
Tom
and
just
tight.
cut that whole. Tom,
Running a bit
you're
out
supposed to be setting a
wide.
good example.
Yeah, running a bit out wide there. Yeah, getting a nice exit. I don't know whether it's up or down in his time at the moment. But 212 miles an hour down there. 4th, 3rd.
Noel's about to
gear.
go for another lap.
Oh, bit of loss on the back end there. Will he be able to improve in his lapping?
No,
You see
he
at the
won't.
next sector split. He's up by one and a half tenths.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah. All he needs to do is get this bit right. 4th gear. Nice and aggressive. Running a bit out wide, will that be his lap time invalidated? Yeah. I think he's backed off, isn't it? No, he's not. He's continuing on.
Noel's
Managing his DRS.
no, Noel's in the pits of mind. I think Noel's going to retire in the pits.
Going to the
Is he
final
going to
corner.
improve on his lap or is he not? No,
And
he's
let's
not.
keep
He's
an
going
eye.
to back. Right, is he?
128.
There.
Oh, 128.5. Just like my prediction.
Wow. Oh! Did someone go quicker? No, that's everyone done now.
Yeah,
I
everyone's
predicted
done.
128.4.
And I predicted 128.5. So
Screw you.
thanks. We're meant to be friends here.
We're best friends.
This is meant to be a family friendly stream.
Sorry, don't
Right.
look at that argument after.
Okay.
Joking, guys, we love each other very much.
Since when?
Right, so we've got Snazzy Evening on pole with a 28.5, then Top Tom in second with 129.1. Infamous Clays, then followed by RT93 leader, then followed by GTW 101 in the Mercedes and 129.4. Then Eli Antmans is in the Red Bull, followed by ZG Relentless in the McLaren with 130.3. Followed then by Tom Battlers in the Red Bull with 130.3 again. Then followed by Grinchy in the Williams with 130.4. Then F1 Aiden, no, Big Abdullah, and WR Blazing Guns.
Don't forget that one of the Williams has a 5-place grid drop penalty, so they will be starting.
F1 Aiden.
Yeah, F1 Aiden.
He'll be starting at the back.
Yeah, he's starting last. And Infamous Clays is starting on the super soft tyres. It's looking like pretty dry.
It's in my bag.
Out on track at the moment, unless there's all of a sudden a huge thunderstorm, then I don't know what will happen.
What? Right, sorry guys. Everyone's just applying their strategy now and getting ready to hopefully do well.
Yep, so for this race, don't forget your popcorn, but if you don't like popcorn, get your favourite packet of crisps ready for this race. This will be an absolute cracker.
What? I'm not. Sorry guys. What if you don't like Chris either?
But get your favourite chips in.
I'll get you fruit or veg.
Yep. Don't forget to be healthy. Don't forget to be healthy.
Yep. Coming from you, Dylan.
Shut up. Shut up. You're meant to be best friends. What's everyone doing? I don't know.
Yeah, we're meant to be, but tensing me. Greasing my skin.
You're creasing your skin.
I swear this league has more foreign drivers than English.
Is that a bad thing?
No.
Stop lying now.
Right. Now we're on the outlock. Snazzy Evening is leading the pack in first place. I think most of the drivers are going for the 2-stop, but then half of the drivers are going for the 1-stop. So I'm not sure what strategy.
Yeah, those people on the 1-stop will be on the advantage for this race. People like Infamous Clays on the super softs.
Yeah, and he is quick as well.
Yep.
His pace will do. Who's leading the championship? Top Tom.
Yep, Top Tom.
So he hopes to do well. But he's on the ultra softs.
Yep, Top Tom, MP2.
And F1 Aiden's at the back, you know, because he's a dirty driver.
You shouldn't be saying that on
ZJ Relentless. He is in 7th. One of the best mans on the grid.
Mans on the grid.
Man on the grid.
All these drivers on the grid right now are absolutely amazing. The best in this league, which is not.
Yeah, I know, but I'm showing my favouritism here.
Yeah.
Other McLaren driver.
Yeah. Next week the race.
I don't know
will
if
be,
he's watching the stream.
Next week the race will be Belgium. GP3 will be live.
Oh, Tom.
Will be live.
Belgium?
GP3, yeah, Belgium.
Well, Relentless is going to win that.
Cool.
He loves that track.
Yes, we all know. But before I say anything, Tom Battlers has been disqualified from the formation now.
Yeah. Isaac, yeah, I know, Tom. What are you doing?
I thought you were clean.
You're meant to be setting a good example.
Yeah.
I know.
All people, 10th down 2. 30th is on super soft tyres.
That's Snazzy. Comes on his
I so want to
position.
put in a plug right now. Anyway, let's get ready for 5 lights.
Cheeky plug, watch F3 because it's the best GP3. Come on.
No, GP3's the best.
I got pole. No, GP3's
Anyway.
Right, and it's 3, 4, 5 red lights, and here we going, and we're underway for the France Grand Prix.
French Grand Prix.
Gets a pretty good start. Shut up.
They're going 4 wide in the background. Jeez.
Oh my god, I can't see.
Oh,
GTW goes a bit wide there. Top Tom's going. Oh my god, it's crazy.
Yeah,
Does he
they've gone
even
3
an
wide,
amazing
4
start?
wide.
Top Tom gets hit from the back by the Williams and he goes down his inside. Top Tom's been forced off, but then he's spun and hit relentless. No! You idiot!
Jeez, Chloe.
Relentless doesn't have much front wing and he's in 4th position.
NW Slowler's got an amazing run on Grinchy. Heading down to the chicane, will he be able to outbrake the Sauber and McLaren? No. Oh, Chloe's gone. So, sorry about that, Chloe's disconnected, so that's absolutely brilliant. There's some very close battles going on further down the grid. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 drivers. Or 7, I think that's 6, I think. I don't know. Maths. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, 6 drivers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 7 drivers. Oh, there's been a bit of contact between Infamous Glaze. Oh! And Hero and Maz has just closing through. And I think Maz is round. Yeah, he's spun round. This is very chaotic racing right now. And it looks like Georgian RT93. Oh, there's a bit of pushing with both wide there. Oh, a bit more contact. He's going to pull that down the inside. To pull lots of college. He's lost the backhand. He's run out a bit out wide. He's done this. Before he's done the switch back, and he's done the switch back again. All this is helping Snazzy even in. Snazzy even has got a 5-second advantage. Try and come back here. But this is one close race. I'm already out of breath. We're only on lap 3. All these different strategies. And NW Null was our biggest gain on the first 3 laps. We're our biggest loser. We ate our lap Mars, losing 6 positions. NW Null has gained 5. Oh, and bit more position change. Okay, let's hope there's no contact. Top Tom has run out a bit wide. He's doing the switch back. He's on his inside. Will that now turn to the outside? Yep. No, there's looking back down the inside. This is amazing racing between the Fry family. Is he going to look around the outside? No, he's doing the switchback. He's opening his ERS. Opening DRS. He's going to try and go down the inside of turn 1. And he's done it. Unless he runs a bit out wide, which he hasn't. Snazzy even has now got a 6-second advantage. No, there is a battle going on currently for P8 as well. I can't quite keep up with the amount of battling that is going on. Relentless is in the pits. ERL has got a 3-second time penalty, sorry. There's a position change between Enderby Knoll and the Ferrari, which it looks like Enderby Knoll actually pushed him off the track. That's even has nearly got a 7-second advantage. Wow. This is going to be a great race if we can pull this off for Snazzy Evening in only, I think it's his only second race. In this league. Oh, no, sorry, third race in this league. I think he made his debut in Germany, which I think he won, didn't he? Anyway, top 10 is now open up. DRS is closing in. 202 miles an hour. He's gaining. Dirty air will really be affecting his downforce levels right now. He's going to be getting a lot of understeer, which will hopefully be sorted out for next year's cars, but we'll have to wait and see. Big Abdullah with a 3-second time penalty. F1 Aiden is out of this race, which now promotes ZJ Relentless up to P11 and grid shit. I got this interesting. Oh, there's a bit of lag going on. But now Enderby Knoll has gained 6 positions. Oh, he's done. Enderby Knoll's done the switchback. He's now down the inside of his very fast double apex right-hander. Now it's Mercedes versus Mercedes. Snazzy Evening with a 8-second advantage. This has been a very chaotic first debut race in FORL GP1 for the French Grand Prix track. Will George just let him go? It looks like it. Yeah, he has. Some team orders going on here. Aiden's left the session. RT93 leader F1 is in the pits. And the number 30 Ferrari. This is going to be quite close between Relentless. Yeah, that's very close. Jesus. Oh, top is currently alongside. Oh, was alongside, sorry. These guys really have to start thinking about their ERS, because they will, if they carry like this, they will run out in the next lap or so. NW Knoll is now trying to close the gap. Oh, Infamous Clays has gone down the inside. It really looks like the ultra-soft runners are now really starting to struggle on their tyres. Infamous is now on the back of George. And on the inside of the final corner, will George switch back, or will he just pull into the pits? I think he might just pull into the pits up. No. No, now the two super soft runners are now P2 and P3. But going to be rapidly closing in on Snazzy Evening, whose tyres look extreme, but not as quite as bad as some of the other drivers, as you can see on George. Look at George's front left, it's blistering to absolute. I want to put in a word there, but I can't. It's blistering a lot. If you look at tonight's evenings, you can barely even notice any blistering or any other form of tyre wear. Oh, Top Tom is again alongside, looking down the inside of the chicane. Who's going to be the when he breaks the latest? It's going to be Top Tom up into P4. Our championship leader. He's in P4. George is tucked into the slipstream and is gaining rapidly. Oh, he shifted it down to 7. Oh, he's getting slight bits oversteered. Just look oversteered. Just look at that front left when the light hits it. Tom Battler's on 3-second time penalty. Tom Battler seems to be closing up quite a bit, but has Big Abdullah down the inside on those super soft tyres. He can round the outside. Will he run off track? No, he doesn't. He manages to keep on it. Just as I say that, he runs off the track. Surely has to give that position back. Oh, Snaz Evening is in the pits. He's going to be pitting for soft compound tyres. He's going to rejoin in P. He's going to rejoin P3, I think. No, he's going to rejoin P4, P5. And P5. Very nice stop from the Sauber crew there. And will they come out? They all come out in front of RT93 leader F1. Oh, but this is going to be very close between Tom Butlers and himself. Be careful, Relentless. You don't want your front end to go flying off, and that will really ruin your race. Now there's a fight going on for P3 currently. Big Abdullah surely shouldn't put up too much of a fight against Snaz Evening. Yellow flag sector 1. Oh, it's Grinchy. He lost the back end, I think. WOR Blazer Gun, who is in, where is he? P6 in the Haas. They've just got a 3-second time penalty. Now, Chloe, if you're watching the stream, I've sent you a few invites. Can you please get back in here? Tom Battles is really closing up to the back of ZG Relentless, despite it Relentless being on the softer compound. Yep, he's gonna. If I was Relentless, I really wouldn't put up too much of a fight against him. Yeah, pulling to the inside, squeezing him a little bit. Trying to go round his outside. He's going to try and do the switchback. He's certainly got a bit of a better exit. He can round the outside. He's down the inside. He's cut the corner a little bit. There's a tiny bit of contact. Be careful Relentless. Otherwise that could end up in tears if you do that again. There's also currently. Oh! WR Blazer Guns round! I think there are a few team orders going on in Force India. Relentless again is on the back. He's going to look around the outside and flat out. The right hander doesn't quite make it work. But he's maybe going to try and launch it around the outside. No, he just settles in behind. Nazi Evening, if no cars on any longer, his tyres will be dead and he'll come up behind Infamous. The undercut is quite strong around here, as quite a few drivers found out yesterday. Oh, there's again a battle going on for P4 again between these drivers. You need to make sure that you get a good exit down to this DRS straight. Now, will we see any form of contact here? We all hope not. We just want to see some very good and clean racing. Infamous Clays has just settled in behind. Oh, that's some very close race here between those two drivers of Infamous Clays and Top Tom, our championship leader. But this race still looks to be snazzy evenings when and Relentless is retired again from this race. Yet Noel's pulling to the pits now. Oh, Top Tom looks to be struggling a bit. No, he's got... And did we know it's to come out P4, P5, or maybe P6? That's going to be close between the two Mercs. And Big Abdullah is in P2. Maybe Force India might use him as a rear gunner to build snazzy evening and even larger lead than he already has. I think it's now a lead of 12 seconds. If you look at the left front tyre snazzy of Big Abdullah, you'll see all this blistering when the sun hits it. You will see it when the sun hits it through. You start to kind of see it now, but you'll definitely see it now. It's that blistering on the front left. This has been one hell of a race. So much so I'm out of breath commentating this. The opening few laps were immense. You couldn't have written this race. Irrel Atman's spinning when he looked to be in such a commanding position of P3 or 4, I think it was. He was fighting for. Now he's down to 8th. Top Tom with the fastest lap of a 33.5. Looks like Big Abdullah has a stop go penalty of sorts. Yeah, that'll drop him down to P9. Yeah, Maz with a 3-second time penalty. It's so easy to get those on this track, surely because of turn 1 and 2. This next corner here, it literally just turning too soon. It will just bite you. There's just so many areas on the track where you can either corner cut or track extend. Like through here. In time trial, if you run out there a little bit, your lap time will be invalidated. And therefore you also get a 1 in the race. And the inside curb there, that can also sometimes get you out. Oh, there's currently a battle going on between Mars. Did Mars make a mistake? George is right on the back of Top Tom. As I said again, our championship leader who's struggling in this race. At the beginning of this season, he had a 4-race win streak. I think it was. Now closing in on Infamous Clays, both of them are converging in. NW no, sorry. With a 3-second time penalty. I don't think George or Top Tom or Infamous Clays have got a single penalty so far. Okay, open up DRS, took it into that slipstream. Doesn't look like Top Tom has got any DRS for some reason. Brake hard and brake late. That's what George just done. And he's caught right up to the back. All needs a very good exit to get alongside Top Tom 53 in that Sauber. In the number 53 Sauber. Oh, I thought they were going side by side there. There's been some very close racing. I'm now in fact very tired. We have 13 laps left of this Grand Prix. Let's continue. With this sort of race, my voice won't hold. Right, let's look at Snazzy Evening with his dominant lead so far. He's just going onto the back onto the main straight. Well, if Mercedes is nowhere near it, but it looks like GTW 101 or George will get some very good slipstream and DRS out of this corner. We've got to open up DRS, really getting that straight line speed. 205, he's a 5 mile an hour advantage already. 10 mile an hour advantage, really closed up there. Looking for the best exit he can down it, and it looks like he's not got it. Braking hard. Down this, he's always looking down the inside. This is very risky stuff. Number 23 Merc looking round the outside. This is going to be an amazing move if he makes it work. And he's done it. He's done it. He has done it. He's holding it round the outside again. Now Top Tom will probably try and do a switch back. George has run out wide. Right, took him back into the slipstream. Sorry. It's going to be a very long battle between these two drivers. George just got his first time penalty of this entire race, which means he'll know if Top Tom does not get any sort of penalties, that means he will have to gain a 3-second advantage to get the podium, which, as we know, Top Tom does not give up without a fight. And George in the slipstream is now going to be desperate to get past because he might not know. Or we're not too sure, but Tom's trying to switch back again. All George needs to do now is just build a gap. Build a gap. Just build a gap. He's done him. Around the outside. How is he keeping him behind? How? George is now having to save a bit of ERS. So is Top Tom. Enter the penultimate corner. Not got the greatest exit there, but all this scrapping is helping Noel catch back up. Big Abdullah with another 3-second time penalty. I think that's 3-second time penalties he's got. Yeah, he's not looking good. He's not going to look down the inside because he needs that DRS to pull a gap, especially with how close he is. You can see a bit of difference in lines through there. You really need to try and take that bit flat if you can. And it opening up DRS. It's going to be very close. He's looking down the inside. There was hardly a gap, but he went for it. As I said once said, if you no longer go for a gap that is there, you're no longer a racing driver. how is Top Tom keeping him behind? Oh, how was there not any contact there? He had a look down the inside, but it didn't quite work. They were both on quite similar ERS settings. Oh, why was there no contact again? He's done the switch back. What George needs to do is squeeze in, but not to quite that extent of Michael Schumacher and Barrichello back in 2010 at Hungary. He's looking round the outside. He kept him behind, but George has done the switch back. This would be very handy if I could have that helicopter camera back, but never mind. He's down the inside. He might as well just back off. He has to back off. Otherwise, Top Tom will just scream past him again with the use of DRS. Look at this! Now Noel is just over a second behind. Top Tom has got 3-second time penalty, so it's back to even grounds now. Oh, excuse me. He's behind, but Top Tom had broke on the curb, which really didn't help his deceleration, which meant he went in a tiny bit deep. Got a very good run through there with a look down the inside. It's looking down the inside. Top Tom looked actually a little bit flustered there. No, George really needs to use the dirty air to his advantage. Just save as much ERS as you can, George. That's all you can do to keep Tom behind, otherwise they'll fly past you, trying to save as much. But Top Tom managed to save a bit more using no ERS. Breaker, Top Tom's broken early. He's going to try and do the switch back, is he? No. Earl might have another 3-second time penalty. Whoa, that was very aggressive to the inside there by George. Already a 10-mile-an-hour difference between these two. And Top Tom is back in front again. It's going to be one long race for these two drivers, who, if they make contact, may not be the best. There was hardly a gap there. And how he made it work. He's looking round the outside. He's done it. He's done it. He's done it. What an amazing move by George. That's an outstanding move. Anyway, Top Tom back in DRS, running high ERS mode. Is lowering it back down just so he doesn't overtake him. Looking around the outside again. It's like George is trying to back him up into Noel. And it's working because now Noel is within 1 second DRS. So now Top Tom has to look behind him as well as in front of him. Oh, George has run out a little bit wide though. It's 10-mile-an-hour difference between these two drivers. Braking hard. Oh, this is going to be very close. George trying to switch back. Oh, this is a very close race in between these two. I think Top Tom is just running the lower wings. Maybe he might be running 1.5 or 2.5, but it's really helping him. Or George might be running 2.6 or something like that. This is a track where you want to be good in all sectors. So, these two drivers are going side by side. Probably best to see it from NW Noel's point of view. And, NW Noel is now up to P4. He's opening up DRS. He might get up to P3 here. This is absolutely amazing stuff by NW Noel. This is literally the meaning of patience. NW Noel's broken a little bit late. Bit of a corner cut there. Now we'll know repay the favour and just try and keep Top Tom behind. Top Tom seems to be now struggling on his tyres. Yet now Top Tom has also got DRS as well. Ever since about lap 10 or something like that, Top Tom and George have been going at it. Oh! That again is an outstanding move by George. And I was looking down the inside of his teammate. Oh! There's a tiny bit of contact there, but it could have ended up much worse if Noel didn't end up saving it. Noel squozen to the inside, a bit of contact. This is all helping Top Tom again. He's probably going to end up flying past George. Or flying past them both, to be honest. How's he going to be patient? He's going to go for the switchback, I think. But he just couldn't get the power down quick enough. He broke quite late for that corner, but didn't want it too deep. Well, RT93 leader F1, we've not been talking about for a while. Just got another penalty. Looking around the outside, he's going to look down the inside. This is going to be very close. He's going to try to do the switchback move, I think. But couldn't quite get the power down quick enough. Which could mean that he's struggling on his rear tyres more than George and Noel. Now, just over a second separate Top Tom and GTW 101 or George. Just over a second, nearly a second. Yeah, just over a second. The two Mercedes are going at it hard again. Let's just hope that there is no contact between these drivers. I think Nolan's had a few penalties over the course of this race. So anyway, open up DRS, these two, again, the Mercedes drivers. Oh, there's a bit of contact. Top Tom has got damage. I think Top Tom just misjudged his braking point. George has a 3-second time penalty as well. So yeah, I think this is just going to become a two-pronged race now between George and NW Noel. These two tribes have been now going hammer and tongue for a few laps now. He's going to brake early, look for the switchback. NW Noel has run out wide. I think, no, George ran out wide. I get confused between the two marks. I think they're both on the same number. No, they don't. Never mind. Chloe, if you're listening, can you please get back in there? I need you. I'm really out of breath right now. And also I can see moral encouragement for NWNO, who is fighting extremely hard for this. P3, it's like they're fighting for the World Championship. They're fighting at each other so hard. It's like Nico Rosberg and Lewis Hamilton in 2016. And 2015 and 2014. Yeah, okay, Chloe. I see. As the throw of leader LT93, leader F1 has got another penalty. I'm surprised it's not been disqualified yet. Oh, yeah. Oh, bit of oversteer then from George. That has been a very scary moment. I think his rear tyres are starting to let go at this point. If you look at the front left, his tyres are starting to wear quite a lot compared to Noel, who's got next to none of that. But Noel did pit 3 laps later. Oh, tight squeeze on the apex of turn. Well, final corner. I don't know what turn it is at this track yet. Well, that gap at the front has slowly been coming down. I mean, very slowly. It's now 8.2 to Snazzy Evening from Infamous Clays. Oh, George ran out a bit wide there. 3-second time penalty. That's a bit stupid. I hope he records that, because then we could have probably have that removed. Yeah, that front wing damage really doesn't seem to be hampering Top Tom too much. Yeah, so the two Mercs are side by side again, heading to this hairpin. It's like they fight each other so hard. And we've got a Merc off to the left. I think that was George. I'm pretty sure that could have been an illegal overtake. Yeah, so after this we will get the top 3 in this party after all of this racing. An absolute tiring race to watch and behold. The first few laps were absolute chaotic. Now, I'm surprised we've only had 3 drivers exit this race, from crashing. F1 Aiden, WOR, Blazer Guns, and ZG Relentless. Oh, another penalty for our Team 93 leader F1. No. Oh, that was very close. And George nearly span it there. Looking for a good exit, heading down to the back straight. I might call it main straight a couple of times today, but I'm pretty sure it's a back straight. Open up DRS. Tucking into the slipstream, is really gaining. He's gonna go down the inside of this hairpin again. Hairpin, chicane again. But this time he's made it work with a bit of a loss over the back end. It's been a bit of a quiet race from Tom Battlers. No, we've not really been watching him for this. Anyway, Snazzy Evening is head on to the penultimate lap of this race. But the battle between these two Mercs is certainly nowhere near over. Yeah, he does. Snazzy Evening set pole, I think, by 4 or 5 tenths of a second or something ridiculous like that. He just has a pacer on this track. Anyway, NW Nolt is looking to go round the outside of turn 1. Oh, I think he had a bit of a screen freeze there. which is now putting behind Tom 123 for the win. Tom 123 for the win. Tom. Jesus. Yeah, probably. I think they both have 2 penalties each, so I'm not sure. Tom is back onto gearbox. Oh, George. Pull into the inside. Oh, that's a bit of a squeeze. That's a bit extensive, I think. And also he stuck very tight to the apex then. Sorry, take it very defensive. He's looking round the outside. He's not doing too bad for someone with front wing damage. Looking round the outside. Now Tom is back up to P3. God, my voice is giving up here. These 3 drivers have been going ham and dong all race. George with another 3-second time penalty. I think that'll be over. If I was George, I'd let NW know through. No, give him a bit of tow, lift, no, move off the racing line and then lift off. Then you can catch up to Top Tom. Oh, do that, whichever the one. How are these drivers made these tyres last 19 laps? And they've fought their entire race. They've been in each other's dirty air, so how have they made these tyres last so long? Okay, Noel's being a bit patient here. He's gonna wait for George to go quite very slow on the exit. Noel's in the slipstream. He's going to pull to the outside. I think they're going too wide. Oh, that's very close. They're going 3 wide, I think. George is off the track. I think he's held it though. Yes, his tyres. George's tyres are gone, I think. So I think Top Tom has got this so far, but maybe a last-ditch effort down. No, I can't quite make it work. So I think that'll be Top Tom for the podium, I think. No, Noel gets it. Noel gets P3. Yeah, very funny momentum. And let's get the top 3 drivers in here. Snazzy evening. Infamous Clays. And NW Slow. Hello, Infamous. Just clear audio. For the drive to there. No, just include your audio. No, just include your audio. So that is our top 3. Snazzy evening on. Snazzy evening first, followed by the Red Bull of Infamous Clays, and then the Merc of NW Noel. It will be I don't know if Snazzy evening has a mic or not, so we'll get on to NW Noel, who finished P3. So how was that race for you?
Shanika first. He was ahead of me.
Same question?
Yeah.
Yeah, race is alright. After the first few laps, you know, it was carnage, but by the time I cleared all that, it was way too much of a gap to catch Snazzy, so just sort of consolidated PT, really.
Yeah, I don't know if you're aware or not, but Noel, Top Tom, and George had an absolutely amazing battle over the course of that race. And do you think that
Yeah.
battle cost them that time that maybe if they didn't fight so hard, they probably would have caught up to you?
No, I had the pace to pull away from Top Tom and George after a few laps. And once I broke the DRS, which is so OP around here, I didn't really look back. I knew I'd be able to pull away.
Yep. Well done, Noel. Noel, infamous. Sorry, I'm
Thanks.
tired after that race.
Thank you.
So Noel. So Noel, I saw that you got caught up in that absolutely quite large battle between George and Top Tom.
Yeah.
So what? Let's say same question. If without that battle, do you think you would have been able to catch up to him?
I will say though that from the start, I ultimately knew my pace wasn't going to be optimal. The middle, yeah, the options, and just tried to get a solid lap in, but I was nowhere near the pace, so I had to start P10. But on the first lap, I got an amazing run off the start. Got Tom Battlers and I believe what's his name, Aiden, into turn one. Kept it clean, just kept it out of any incidents. And from there on, I knew Shanaka was first on the supers, and I was the second one. And then he ended up behind me, so I let him through because I knew he was going to have so much more pace than me, and then it ended up in an incident with Relentless, and but he got me on the undercut, and then I knew all the ultra runners were going to have a tough way to the end, so I just did my best and tried to catch Top Tom and George, and they were battling quite a lot. But I got past them at the final corner, both of them. But then I was just getting caught up with the DRS, and I couldn't break away because I felt like through the last sector I was much quicker. But the DRS just meant that they were able to keep up. So, but yeah, I found out they had loads of penalties, so I just decided not to risk it and just keep it behind and play it safe because ultimately they had loads of penalties anyway. So we just played it safe.
Yeah,
Yeah,
thank you, Noel. And if there's even what join, I think that'll be the end of the interview. So thank you for watching this race of FORL GP1. Next round will be, who do you think will be? See you later.